Hey guys, Vince here with Pixel Hunters. We're back with Banner Saga, and last episode we got in the pub fight, and I believe we were meant to meet someone by the docks, so we're just gonna do that now. Alright. I think they said it was, yeah, Wagner. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling in the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. God's Umbun, you're looking ancient. I still can't read. That also I have a kind of sore throat right now. I had a clear throat. Anyway, comes with being old, and if there is Wagner, there must be Hawken. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor, stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorundir demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of it, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbarain, in fact, and glad for it. Hacken motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men or someone on his behalf, the king's whelp. The king's son Ludin, don't know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how we make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, hacking it is. I've almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, hacking, and you're going to Grofheim. I have a distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away. But let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is delighted to behold. Where's Mulger? Haken. Have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mulger. See you in the morning. Scrivener? I'll be alone. A young prince of man ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world of... Ludin looks for all the world, the sort of boy who grew up pulling the leg from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. God, I just didn't stick my throat. It's just irritating. Alright. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself. What an odd day it's been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Haken or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke highly of. I think I'd rather go see Haken. But one sec. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Alright, so... sure. Let's talk to this guy. Haken, I believe his name was. Alright. Scrivener. You find Haken in a mead house surrounded by other Varls. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Haken waves you over. Went straight for the flagon. Wagner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise, what's this time? When I got to the great house, already full of bodies, we add a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if you only lived as long as the yaks fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, hacking. Sorry if you guys hear the talking in the background. Family's kind of talking. Hacken lets slip a low chuckle. Let's slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War. and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step out for a cool air outside. Alright. If I'm Margaret, I really don't like this guy. He's kind of a prick. Alright. Is this the right place? You find prints at the end, guards blink at the building, including a sharp-eyed Varro who must be working for Aluden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms closed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you are with Wagner? I don't remember you. No, actually, I've known Wagner for a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up at you for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying teeths to the capital. We cross by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I have a habit of recording history. I thought I might talk about your visit. Of our historium. Don't you know already? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting through the cities. Probably pronounced something that wrong. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Luden takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arderange, and now we go to the Varro capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varro. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's damn cold up here. You get the sense that he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Yeah. Alright. Okay, do the Great Hall. At dawn, you're woken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply of leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise, if you wonder if Eric had anything to do with it. Plus 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already there. A while later, Luden and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mulger steps forward, Wagner's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Fuck yeah. You follow Wagner and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city. But the town's guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd. But there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people that summarize Strand as whole as you think. Alright. And now we get to, I believe, the main game. Alright, yeah. So this is just basically where you progress and stuff. Up here is the, basically, the days. So, we're on our first day now. And now we're going on to our second. I think they're setting up on this bridge that happens. I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff that happened. Nope. Oh no, it's actually Vederfell. Alright. So, okay. A caravan stops for the day of gifts as Mona crapping open mead casks. For our gracious friend and governor of Strand, hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Toast to Wagner. Wait, who's Wagner? I'm trying to remember who Wagner is. I do know who Wagner is. Okay. You raise your drink, toasting to the alliance between man and Varro. The others join in. Luden's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Drink merit. I could go how I normally am in these types of situations, or I could chat. Sure, I'll chat. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. That was simplistic. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Wagner, I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried, then he asked me to clean up his mess for your benefits, turns out. I'd have given the job to you. To you too, gods. Wait, what? Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Luden? Hopefully it goes back to... Hopefully the boy goes back to Aaron... God damn, I can't speak. I was doing good. Hopefully the boy goes back to Arborines on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like Haken. You don't like life as a diplomat? Of a diplomat? Hi. Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varro. They're always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. Alright. Alright. Well. You rise groggily. The campsite is a casualty of merriments. Wagner is already kicking warriors awake. When you spot Ludden stalking your direction, he steps aside, sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge Wagner. You're needed. Sorry, I was drinking. Ah, it's Ludden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner raises a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you the map. Well then. Yeah, this is... Alright. World map, so yeah, we're in, Vetterfell. And the path to where we go is, I believe, Grofheim is... Oh, it's right here. So yeah. I think we're taking this road. No, I think if I remember correctly, there's something that happens here that makes us kind of go through this pass right here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of lore. I'll read that later. But there's another group of people that will show up eventually that I think show up down here. But yeah, it's a pretty big area. Although you can't really can't really freely explore it from what I know. Anyway. We head north and east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludden. Why not take the ships to Kermerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered with ice all year. It would tear up the long ships. Too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of whatever. A half-sunken city, crawling with dreads, prints, dregs, and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludden sails through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the direction. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Start a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off too. Ludden got shorter wick than Haken. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vetterfell, if we're lucky. Alright. Let's see, camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter a camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items to heroes and tents. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve your caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in the mock battle. Tap, leave... okay. Alright. I really like the music in this game. Anyway. Yeah. I believe that's all the time for the video. So, I do hope you guys are enjoying the Banner Saga. I know I am. It's just I love the aesthetic and the style of it, and I'm a huge fan of strategy games, which I guess this kind of is, kind of not, kind of yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.